We lost the first round of Resource Roulette. Me oh my, I hope I can find the 4 iron somewhere in my chests here to give to Prowl. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. Oh hey, 4 iron. Well, I'm glad that's out of the way. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Bedrock Guide. We are headed back over to our house, and we got some planning to do. We've got most of our stuff ready, but we've got to get a little bit more food because what we are doing today is we are going to set up a branch mine. Now, I am going to set this up to where I have exactly the same armor and tools, which basically means no armor except for my shield, and basic stone tools to start out the episode, because I want this to be a fair assessment of how much we actually get in an hour versus what we got in caving. If you missed the last episode, here's what we got from our first round of caving: 12 diamonds. That is not too bad. We're aiming to beat that with branch mining today. I had somebody ask me in episode 1 when we were in our house digging straight down, why would you do that? Because only professionals play Minecraft that way. And clearly I'm a professional, so you should totally do what I do. In all seriousness, though, we are going to dig straight down, and I'm going to show you the proper way to do it. Most people think dig straight down, like just go straight down one by one, and that is absolutely the wrong way to do it. It's dangerous, you're probably going to die. But the way that we are going to do it is we are going to go down a 2 by 2. Just like this. If you stand kind of right in the middle, maybe crouch a little bit to get your crosshairs on that line in between the 2 blocks. If you stand between the 2, watch. Look, we're still here. Or, if we mine this one, look, we're still here. If you go down 2 by 2 like this, this is the most safe and guaranteed way for you to dig straight down without running into any kind of a mess. So the whole don't dig straight down taboo kind of situation, just ignore that. Totally dig straight down. It's fine. If you do it safe, you're gonna be just fine. And you're gonna find some more resources. Sweet. Already got some iron. We are not going to count this, by the way, towards our mining trip. This is just something we're collecting along the way because we do need the resources. So we'll go ahead and grab it, and then we'll continue to, once again, dig straight down. Up in the top left corner of my screen, we have the coordinates. Let's go ahead and talk about coordinates for a second. We'll go into a little bit more detail later on in another episode when we're doing some adventuring, but the basic thing that you need to know is the middle number there is the Y coordinate. Y means the up and down coordinate. So what we want to do with the Y number right there in the middle, you can see is going down and down and down. We need to get down to Y level 12. That is about the optimal range where you can find the most diamonds while kind of avoiding being underneath lava lakes. All you got to worry about is making sure to keep your eyes in front of you, and if you do that, you won't accidentally run into lava head first like I do all the time. We've got our 2x1 mine shaft here, and we did not run into any caves. We ran into no lava sources. We are completely fine. You can do this. So we're going to go ahead and close this back off. It doesn't need to be anything pretty just yet. We will fix it up. Put this in the corner here, and then we're going to craft up a bunch of ladders. If you don't know how to craft ladders, just get a bunch of planks and then convert them all into sticks, and then convert them all into ladders by putting them in this little H formation right here. I think that should get us back up to the top here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and dig straight up right here. Another thing they tell you not to do, but we're going to do it anyway. The only risk digging straight up here is if we run into a gravel pocket, which we shouldn't because we didn't run into any on the way down. But we're just going to stand here and dig, and continue to plant our ladders as we go, which will allow us to get back up to the surface. Now, I know some of you are going to put in the comment section, why didn't you just put the ladders over there and then dig straight down and it'll save you a little bit of time? You could do that, but I don't want to. I'm doing this purely for aesthetics and a little bit function because this ladder is closer to our house and our farms, and when I come up from the mines, I just want to go straight there instead of, you know, going over a couple of blocks. I know, it sounds very lazy, and it probably is, but this is my world. I can do whatever I want. Another little tip, too, about these ladders is if you come all the way to the top, like I'm just letting go of the up arrow and letting myself fall back down, but if you go all the way to the top and go forward into the wall, I'm actually standing on top of the hitbox for this ladder, so I don't have to crouch. I don't have to, you know, hold the up arrow. I can just continue to mine. So we'll back off so we can get the next ladders in place. But check it out. When we get up here, we can go ahead and stand right here, and then just boop, 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 continue to mine up, and it just makes it a little bit quicker. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's enough. Okay, don't you say anything. Do not say a word in the comments about this. I put it in the wrong spot. And I guess it just gives me an opportunity to show you the other trick here. If you stand on top of the ladders like we were doing before, you can quick chop them down. It's just like you're mining down from a pillar instead of a ladder. It's quick, it's fast, it's easy. The reason why we're switching sides like this too is because I do want to be able to just run straight forward once we get to the top of the ladder and go on our way without having to turn around, without having to make a big deal about it. We can just go up the ladder and boom, we're out. Now that we've got that all sorted out, we're gonna go over here to the opposite side and we're just gonna dig a hole right here and a hole right here. And I guess we can dig a hole right here too. And I'm gonna fill this whole trough with water. You technically only need this water source right here because you need to land in the water, but we're just gonna fill the whole thing up. And this serves as an infinite water source in case we forget to bring water into our mines. And then we can, you know, be prepared to go mining and deal with all the lava that we're gonna find. Here we go. Okay, we're alive. Oh, that could have been really bad. You guys might have seen my first on-screen death. Speaking of, we haven't died again. Not yet. We're doing just mighty fine, mighty fine. We're just gonna go all the way up with this, straight down the middle, so we don't have to hold left and right to keep ourselves on track with the ladders, and vice versa with the drop. We can just drop in, and we're good to go. So, here we go. Let me demonstrate. We are in the water. Boom. You definitely wouldn't survive that in real life, but hey, you know what? This is Minecraft. Physics don't apply to anything here. We've got a little space dug out here for our initial spot. From here over is going to be branch mines, and in these little cubbies here, those are going to be somewhat functional, somewhat aesthetic, just to kind of give some atmosphere. So the first thing that we want to do is place some logs in the corners of these spots right here, just like so. Then we'll put another one right here in the opposite corner, and then we're just going to do a quick little cross beam across the top, and then we'll have a log here and a log here just to kind of give it a little bit of support as if it is holding up the roof of this little cave. And in every mine, it's always good to have a place for a crafting table, so we'll place one right here, and then we can go in and get the excess cobblestone that we've already got and craft up a furnace and place it down right here. Then we're going to dig this one back just a little bit further so we can utilize this as a storage space. We got about 8 chests out of it, so we'll do here and here and here, and maybe grab a few more, and we'll just go ahead and fill up this entire area. I got some fun ideas for this area right here, but we're not going to come back to that until after we are done with our mining session, because I want to get a few more materials before we do this. I figured also now might be a good time to mention like and subscribe. It really, I can't say enough reallys. It's really helpful to me. It's really helpful to the channel. When you like, when you subscribe, when you comment, when you watch all the way through to the end of the video, it really helps out this series. So please, if you would do all those things for me, it would be fantastic, and we can get the word out to the entire Bedrock Edition community about this amazing new Bedrock Guide series. Would love to share this with as many people as possible. But to finish off this initial area, we're gonna go in here and take our planks and go like this. Then we'll take those and we'll go something like this, just to kind of clean up this area a little bit, and maybe we'll go poke that out. Perfect. So it just kind of curves around and it looks like it goes off into infinite space, and we got a nice little storage area going here. I've thrown some things in. We've got a cobble chest, we've got an andesite chest, we've got a diorite chest, granite, and things for ores, things like that, and then miscellaneous, maybe some dirt, gravel, stuff like that. This is all temporary. This is all in case we need to dump things off and then go right back out mining again. Eventually, these items will end up in a permanent storage system, but figured it would be nice to have some stuff down here. I've cut out this area a little bit more, and I want to explain to you how the whole branch mining setup works. So this will be our starting point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out a block right here, and I'm going to dig out a block right here. That is our first branch. We will just go shoot down that branch until we are done, until we run out of tools or supplies, or we just need to come back home because it's been 7 hours. We're gonna just go in one direction. That's branch mining for you. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from here, here, and here. We've got a 2-block gap in between these two areas right here. We're just gonna dig this out. The reason that we are doing 2 blocks like this, you could probably skip over to the 3rd block and leave 3 in between, but I want to be as efficient as possible. We're technically going to see this wall, and we're going to see this wall. We'll see this one from here, and this one from here. So we are guaranteed to never miss any ores as long as we go straight down. So what we can do is we can just continue to go mine this direction and set up more of these branches. And the great thing is we've got two sides, so we can go over here as well, dig a little branch, 1, 2, dig a little branch. Then we can take our logs and continue to go down just like this. And then we can go down just like this. And then maybe every other branch, we can do a little cross beam across the middle. I know this looks a little odd right now because there's a beam here and not one here, but we will skip the next one, so it's kind of an every other one situation. Then something else we can do for a little more appearance of support, we can put a stair upside down here, a stair upside down there, maybe a stair upside down here, and it just gives it a little bit more depth to the build, and honestly, that's looking pretty good. The last thing we're gonna do in this area before we start our 1 hour mining session is I'm going to give a little bit of a differentiation between the mine and the landing area because it does flow in one fluid pattern because of this flat ceiling. So we're gonna fix that. It's pretty dark in here. Took out our basic little torches on the ground because torches on the ground look terrible. We got a little bit of light coming in from above, but that's not gonna do it. We're gonna get mobs spawning in here before we know it. So what I wanna do is just put a couple of torches here and a couple of torches there. And then we're just gonna try to be as strategic as possible and place torches that look good and also light the place up. So I think maybe a torch right here could be fine. Maybe torches like right here could be good. Another torch right there. And it's pretty well lit. You can still see some dark spaces, but you know what? That's just kind of the nature of the beast. I don't want this thing to be completely bright and fully lit. I want it to still have an aesthetic. I want it to have a feel. I quite like how that's looking. So that's it. That's how you build a basic mine shaft. If you look through my inventory, I've got pretty much everything that we had in the previous episode at mostly the same levels. I think my sword might be a little bit less durability than I had before. I know my iron pickaxe was at full durability, so we've used it a little bit, but that's not a big deal. It's totally fine. The point is we don't have anything more than what we had. We have no armor, and we only have the bare necessities of what we would need to get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start the clock here, and I think we'll go down left first. So, 3, 2, 1. 1 hour of mining has officially begun. Now, if you're watching along with Prowl as well, you may have seen him talk about placing torches on the right. That's wrong. Don't ever do that unless you're Prowl, or unless you just like placing them on the right. But my preferred method is to place torches on the left. And I just saw on Twitter the other day, somebody, they mentioned it, like, you place torches on the left, so if they're on the right, you know that you're going the right way out. Makes sense. It feels natural to me, but I'm sure there are plenty of you that feel natural about putting it on the right. And the point is just to kind of keep this area well lit. So one, you don't miss any ores along the way. And so when you're walking down, you don't have mobs spawning behind you. You get a creeper come up and blow up behind you. This is pretty much all there is to it, folks. Branch mining is not the most exciting form of mining. Caving is a lot more adventurous. But this has its perks to it. One, you are guaranteed to go through diamond saturated areas. At some point, we are gonna find diamonds. Hopefully, we'll find quite a few. You'll be able to find other ores all the way through this level 12 area. It's a great place to mine. You'll find the highest saturation of diamonds generally around this area. You'll be able to avoid being underneath lava. You'll be on top of it. It's just a good area to mine. The other perk about doing branch mining like this is you will come away with a ton of building resources, especially if you like to use stone, cobblestone, andesite. Some people might like to use diorite or granite in their builds. If you use those blocks, this is a double down on your resource gathering. You're getting ores and you're getting building supplies. Anything inside we are gonna take home with us if possible. Hey, look at that right there. We've only gone about 130, 140 blocks, something like that, down our branch. And we've already run into diamonds. This is perfect. Let's see how many we've got. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw one back there in the corner. Now, here's a cool little trick for you guys. You can stand here and mine out all of this gravel one piece at a time the slow way. We'll get that diamond here in a second. Or what you can do, this is much easier to do on PC and console. much more difficult to do on mobile. I'm sorry for mobile users. It's hard to do. You can do it. I've done it before. But what you got to do is you got to dig this bottom piece out with a torch, and really quickly before this one can fall, place the torch down. Watch this. You ready? Here we go. Magic. Boom. And all of the gravel that lands on top of it will go ahead and just collapse on itself. Okay, cool. We found our first set of diamonds. We got 5 out of it, and we're going to continue on and see what else we can get. We're only about 10 minutes in, so we're looking pretty good so far. We've broken our final stone pickaxe, and our inventory is about half full. We're just going to kind of dig a little hole out to the side and place a crafting table down right there, and then we'll grab a furnace, and we'll place it down and go ahead and smelt up our iron. This is going to get us some more tools. We are not going to craft armor just yet. One, because we are doing pretty good about keeping this entire area lit. I'm not really worried about mobs. If we encounter any, we've got a shield. We'll be okay. But if we do happen to get enough iron along the way, we're already 15 minutes in, so time's ticking. We're about a quarter of the way done. If we find enough iron to smelt and craft up into armor, we may do that. But again, we're trying to be efficient here. We're trying to keep going with our mining session. So I think tools are the way to go. Again, if you're not a confident Minecraft player, just get some armor. Take it from me. I die a lot, and that's even with armor on. So maybe I'm confident. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea as well, now that we are stopped, to go ahead and put down a chest. And the point of this chest is to kind of throw in the non-valuable items. You can build chests along your branch. You're bound to come back through here, and it's going to be a little bit of a hassle to kind of go back and forth to carry everything, but you at least know there are some chests in these branches that you can come down, grab some supplies, take them back to your base. Whenever you've got some free time, it's nice to just kind of dump stuff off and not have to carry everything. So this is just a little tip, a little trick. You don't have to do it. You can leave stuff on the ground to despawn, but if you don't want everything to despawn on the ground, little mini storage areas along the way. Oh no, creeper, 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 creeper. Okay, watch. We're gonna put up our shield. We're gonna be just fine. Take that, creeper. Okay, see, look. I have no armor, and we survived that with no damage. Take a shield with you. It is smart. It's smart to do. But what I was gonna say before I was so rudely interrupted, once in a while you are branch mining, you'll run into some caves. Now, I don't think this one looks like it's anything crazy special. It looks like it's a pretty small dead end. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so there's a little bit more to this than that. We are not going to do this today. If you want to talk about caving, go watch my previous video if you haven't seen it yet. Most of the time, what I will do when I come across a cave when I'm branch mining is I will go explore it. But just make sure, again, torch is on the left. You want to be able to find your way out. You want to be able to find your way back to your branch. So if you're not done mining after you're done clearing the cave, you can keep going on your way. Hey-o, found some more diamonds. And not 2 minutes later, we found some more. Let's go. Well, I didn't get it on camera, but you see what just happened here, right? You're seeing this? You're seeing it? I hate creepers so much. Well, while we're picking our guts up off the floor, let's go grab all of our stuff here. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. We got creepered. I was looking the other way. I was about to craft up a shovel because I broke my shovel. I turned my back and I thought I was literally against a wall. Literally thought I was against a wall. But it's possible, because there was some gravel pockets behind me, that there was a creeper up top somewhere that just jumped and landed on my head. This is what I'm talking about right here. We have a shield, but our shield is not going to do squat against those potions. So we have to be very, very, very careful. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one thing about combat that I want to talk to you guys about, and I absolutely had no clue this existed until this week. I am not by any means a combat expert in Minecraft. Okay, you can tell by the number of deaths that I already have in this series. We've got 3. One thing that you can do, let's just go out here and demonstrate. You got your sword in hand, right? Okay, so let's say there's a mob right there. If you jump while sprinting, you jump and hit them on the way down before you hit the ground, you are going to be able to critical hit them. It will deal more damage. No. Oh my gosh, we gotta get out of this area. Wow. If you jump before landing and you hit them, you're gonna get a critical hit. It will deal more damage. Give it a try. And that's it. We've officially hit an hour, and that is where we are going to stop. We're back in the house here, and just a quick reminder of what we got. 12 diamonds, and then all of the rest of this stuff from our caving session. Now, over here, this is our branch mining loot. 13. We beat it by 1. We got 1 more diamond, but we did find a lot less iron. We found a lot less coal, and not a ton less lapis, but it's definitely, noticeable. We got 8 blocks worth of lapis versus 2. We found more gold on our branch mining session and more redstone. Kind of the takeaway from the first 2 mining sessions is that if you're going to go one or the other, it's probably smarter to go caving first. Once you get into having better tools, like diamond tools with enchantments on them, then maybe branch mining might be a little bit more efficient because you can kind of rip through the stone a lot quicker. I'm telling you, mining through stone with stone tools is one of the slowest molasses experiences that you can have in Minecraft. I told you guys at the beginning of this episode while we were working in here that we would do something a little fun right here. This absolutely is going to serve no function. It is just going to be purely aesthetic. And sometimes that's just what you do in Minecraft. We're gonna go into our crafting table and put iron on both sides of the table, just like that. Then we're gonna put sticks right in the middle, and that's gonna give us rails. We're not gonna use all of this, we're just gonna craft up 16, because that is the minimum amount that you can. So 16 rails, and we're good to go there. Then we'll take our sticks out, put some iron there, take that iron out, and then we've got a minecart. Then the last thing that we're gonna do is go in here and grab 2 sets of 4 planks, and then we'll craft up a chest. Once we've got both of those items, we will take our minecart and put it right here, and our chest and put it right there. But then we're just gonna take some rails and put them down here, 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 and here. And then we'll go ahead and put a minecart with a chest right on top of that. And then we'll take a stair that we have right here in our inventory and place it down right here just to kind of block off the view, and I quite like that. It looks like the minecart can go off into the distance and go take the items to wherever the storage would be. At some point, we'll have to mess around with minecarts and actually have a functional minecart storage system, but that is something for later down the road. For now, we need to go meet up with Prowl because we've got our next round of resource roulette, and hopefully I'm gonna have a little bit better luck with this round than we did last time.
It's that time again, sir.
I know. I'm excited.
I got something for you.
What do you have for
first?
me?
Here's some pumpkin pie. We're being
Ooh,
festive.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy
There's
Halloween.
some jack-o'-lanterns too. Decorate
Thank
around
you.
your place. You need to get festive.
I love it. Thank you. I will use these in the next episode.
Woo! And then also, me and you talked about this before, but we haven't done anything with it. Here's 2 empty maps and a map of my base. I've already explained to my people what we're doing with it, but for your peeps, Blue Jay is going to make a map of his base and then give me a copy of it.
Yep. So in the next episode of mine, we will explain this a little bit more, but stay tuned for that.
All right, Blue Jay, let's do this. You went first last time. Hopefully that wasn't what made you lose. I'm going to go ahead and click the button here.
I'm going to be mad if you get a higher number than me this time.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
I got a 7. Lucky number 7. Click it. Click it. Click it.
Big money. Big money. Big money.
I cheated. I just looked in there. You got a 1. We'll come back. Blue Jay, you got more buttons to click.
I can't believe I lost two stinking times in a row.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Fan picks for Prowl. Whoop-de-woo. Here we go. Prowl's fan pick for this week is andesite times 6. Small money. Small money. Let Blue Jay off easy again.
What'd you get?
You got...
What?
Stone times 6. Easy.
Okay, remember that's regular stone.
That's fine. That's fine. Here we go. Stone times 6. Multiplier of What do we got? 4. I owe you 24 stone. That'll take me about 4 minutes. Cool.
Okay, awesome. I'll take the stone because I need some for my detailing. Awesome.
I got you, bro. I got you. But that's going to do it, everybody, for this episode of the Bedrock Guide. Leave some comments in the comment section of other items that you would like to see Prowl get for me in the event that we actually sometime win this game. I don't know when it's going to happen yet, but leave items in the comment section that you would like to see him get for me, and we will have him collect those right away. Let's go ahead and get some of this stone smelting, so we've got it ready for Prowl. Let's get exactly 24, because we don't want to give him more than he is due, but we will drop that off in the next episode. Once again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.